It's time to ride that bike again, like a 10-year-old with no cell phone, no pager, nowhere to be, and all day to kill. Let's go. I said, in the words of Fred G. Sanford, do a hog love slop? Okay, well, that's pretty cool. And her husband was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a cool video shot there. This gives new meaning to the phrase, catch me outside, how about that? Stop the cap. Stop the cap. After all, if it was all gumdrops and lollipops the whole time, I mean, where's the fun in that? These videos sit on a throne of lies. And if you happen to see me out and about on a trail near you, do not approach me.
What is it we do, son? What is it that...
I don't know, but we don't do that. Whatever
we don't do this. We usually... What?
Four stars, yes!
All right, yeah, you just stick your arm and point that way.
Just 4 stars.
Okay. 2023 was an awesome year here at the Joyful Trails YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a look back, relive some awesome and sometimes crazy moments. There are several churches, restaurants, and convenience stores right there on the trail, so you can get saved, eat lunch, and buy a lottery ticket. Furniture, ice cream, and firearms. That's the way we roll here in the South. So at the other end of this trail is a place called Happy Trails Park. And my goodness, what a happy little place it is, huh? The reason I like James K. Polk is because he is basically the king of the mullet. This dude was rocking a mullet in the 1800s. He was a mullet pioneer. Do what you love and do it often. And no, this video is not sponsored by Hobby Lobby. But I wish it was. But you know, I wanted this to be more than one of those year in review, year-end wrap-up shows. So I thought, why not host the first ever Joyful Trails Awards? Yeah, baby! We're gonna take a look back at the top 10 trails of the past year and give out the first ever coveted JT Award for the top trail of the year 2023. Well, it's not actually coveted because nobody knows anything about it yet, but whatever. So sit back and settle in for the 2023 JT Award, coming up seconds from now. This channel began in earnest in late January of 2023, and it has indeed been quite a trip. Our stated goal was to explore, rate, and review bike trails, and hopefully find a little joy in the journey. Well, I think we did just that. I created 35 long-form videos of 29 trails and 3 scenic railroads. Let's begin our countdown of favorite trails, shall we? Coming in at number 10, the North Oconee River Greenway and Firefly Trail in Athens, Georgia. This one has it all. A nature preserve, a college campus, a historic cemetery, quirky trailside art, and the famous Murmur Trestle from the REM album cover. Number 9 is the Tallulah Gorge Shortline Trail in Tallulah Falls, Georgia. What a beautiful, peaceful trail with rocky cutouts, tall trees, the beautiful Tallulah River, and an awesome suspension bridge. On top of that, the famous Tallulah Gorge State Park is just across the street. At number 8 is the Columbia Canal Path and Broad River Trail in Columbia, South Carolina. Canal on one side, river on the other, and a dam at the end of the way. not to mention impressive bridges and some fascinating history. This one is special. We will continue the countdown in a moment and we'll give out the JT Award for the top trail from Season 1 of Joyful Trails coming up at the end of the video. But right now, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks. You know, I hate to go down a dark and negative path on this, our anniversary show, but it's come to my attention that I've been accused by some viewers of having multiple personalities. Now, I don't think that's true, and I think it's actually quite rude, to be honest. I plead not guilty. Roll the tape.
Excuse me, my good man, but I think you got peanut butter on my chocolate. No, I think it was actually you who got chocolate on my peanut butter.
When you're in Traveler's Rest, you are in the most bike-friendly place on earth.
Charlotte was named in honor of German Princess Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz, who had become the Queen Consort of Great Britain and Ireland in 1761.
I believe I would have to say that the Mi Pueblito is very magnifico.
How many kilometers is the trail? What is the length of the, how long? How long is it?
How about no? Don't go away because the Joyful Trails star rating is coming up soon. You don't want to miss that. Hey, do me a favor, and if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to the channel.
Are you videoing me? Are you videoing my children? Are you videoing me? I challenged myself and I pulled it off. Yay!
But you don't have to worry about that because you will be traveling high in the sky, above all the cars and trucks.
I need you to ring that bell, church. Ring that bell to get notifications. Do you want to be notified? Yeah, you do. Say, look, turn to your neighbor and say, I want to be notified. Now turn to your other neighbor and say, where's the bell so I can ring it?
Amen.
Oklawaha. Ha ha.
The world's largest hamburger and our exclusive Joyful Trails star rating is coming up, so don't you touch that dial. Of the old hydraulic turbine house from 1890 where hydraulic power was used to pump water from the Broad River to a water treatment plant. And I have no idea why I'm speaking this way.
Don't go anywhere because our coveted star rating is coming up at the end of the video.
Stick around for our exclusive Joyful Trails star rating.
If you like what you've seen so far, church, I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, I like it. And then like it. Give it a thumbs up. Now turn to your other neighbor and say, I subscribed to Joyful Trails and you should too. Amen and amen. And don't forget to give a good offering. No, I'm just kidding about the offering part. This channel is free. Can you believe it?
Okay, on second thought, I plead guilty. Can I just pay a fine, or how does this work? Let's get back to the countdown of the top trails of 2023. Number 7 is a road, not a trail. It's the old railroad grade road at Roan Mountain, Tennessee. Unspoiled beauty is what you'll find here. Be careful, you might meet a car on the road. And stay off the private property, but the river is soothing and the views are amazing. Coming in at number 6 is a tie of sorts, the Cayce Riverwalk and West Columbia Riverwalk in Cayce and West Columbia, South Carolina. These two are literally connected and offer great views of the Congaree River. Not to mention an active train track, great boardwalks, majestic bridges, and some features that are just plain fun to ride through. During Season 1 here at Joyful Trails, we explored trails in 6 states. Trails with names like Doodle, Oklawaha, and Bubblegum. The shortest trail was the Marcia H. Cloninger Rail Trail in Lincolnton, North Carolina, while the longest was the Virginia Creeper Trail. We did videos on 3 riverwalks, 3 actual train tracks, 8 rail trails, and 15 greenways. And I told 347 dad jokes along the way. I'm so old, when I walk past a cemetery, 2 guys come after me with shovels. This is the biggest wiener I've ever seen. It was so hot, I flagged down an ice cream truck and all he had left was milk. Somebody apparently decided to place a bear statue on Main Street in downtown Hendersonville. And I guess they looked at it, the city fathers, and they thought, well, that bear's repeating. See what I did there? I don't want to say Gilkey is a small town, but the mayor had to annex property just to eat a foot-long hot dog. 4 stars is nothing to sneeze at. I don't want to say that Ruth is a small town, but let's just put it this way. A night on the town takes about 11 minutes. It's so hot in Columbia in the summertime that I saw a bird picking up a worm with a pot holder. People don't just ride bikes on this trail, they also walk their dogs. In fact, just the other day I saw a woman walking a poodle on the doodle. I'm sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. Stick around because this super cool trophy is going to be awarded to the top trail of the year coming up at the end of the video. But first, the countdown rolls on. Coming in at number 5, it's the Thermal Belt Rail Trail in Rutherford County, North Carolina. This one is 27 miles round trip of awesome small town vibes, connecting 5 communities, from the bridges to the history to the way they celebrate Christmas. The Thermal Belt has it going on. Finishing at number 4 on our list is the Little Sugar Creek Greenway in Charlotte and Pineville, North Carolina. Another lengthy trail that has it all: history, art, nature, great views of Charlotte, access to amazing parks, and of course, the creek itself. Number 3 is the Saluda Riverwalk in Columbia, South Carolina. I was blown away by the beauty and the curves of this boardwalk that hugs the Saluda River. And then there's Boyd Island and the very unique experience that one can have over there. All in all, the Saluda Riverwalk far exceeded my expectations and is one of South Carolina's best kept secrets. You know, Boyd Island had its fair share of animals, metal sculptures of animals, trailside along the way, but we saw quite a few actual critters on our adventures in 2023. Stick around for the trophy presentation to trail numero 1 coming up later in the video. But first, let's take a close look at the trail that came in second place, trail number 2. And it isn't a bike trail at all. It's the Cayce Scenic Railroad in Cayce, West Virginia. It was a special father-son trip, made all the more special by what we discovered once we got there: an authentic, historic, old-school steam locomotive that took us over the river and through the woods to the top of a West Virginia mountain for some unbelievable scenic views. Cayce does it right and keeps it real. Coming in at number 2 for 2023 here at Joyful Trails. Friends, 2023 turned out to be quite the year. We visited so many great towns and explored so many awesome trails. But enough about Forest City, but enough about Belton, but enough about Cayce, but enough about Charlotte, but enough about Malden, but enough about Easley, but enough about Irwin, but enough about Grovetown, but enough about Asheville. But you know what? Enough about Hartwell, Georgia. Hey, enough about Hendersonville, but enough about Columbia, but enough about Travelers Rest, but enough about Tallulah Falls, but enough about Damascus. We've got a Hall of Fame trail to ride. But there was one trail that impressed us more than all the others. The JT Award for Best Trail of 2023 goes to the Virginia Creeper Trail, Abingdon to Damascus to Whitetop in Southwest Virginia. Was there ever any doubt? More than 40 bridges and trestles, rugged mountain scenery, and beautiful expansive valleys, barns, farm animals, and private property, the Holston River, and Laurel Creek. Abingdon, Alvarado, Damascus, Taylor's Valley, Green Cove, and Whitetop. No wonder it's in the Rail Trail Hall of Fame. And now they can add the JT Award to the trophy case. So there you go. Season 1 is in the books. The JT Award has been handed out, and I'm looking forward to an even better and more exciting 2024. Get out there and do what you can to find a little joy in the journey. Hey, watch this. This will be fun. Ready? Everybody, 3, 2, 1. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round. Nobody? Yeah. Okay. If it rains, you just gotta wear rain gear, you know what I'm saying? Or else you'll wind up arriving at work as soggy as a day-old bowl of Fruit Loops. Well, how many knows the devil is a liar? As my grandma used to say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Why was my grandma going around skinning cats? My audience apparently is about 80% male, which is fine. I like men. I am one. Where the ladies at? Where my ladies at? That's my question.
I'm always amazed at how the ladies want to have their picture made with me. I don't know what that is. I think they recognize that I might be old, and they just, you know, it's kind of like preserving antiques.
And according to the interwebs, she smoked up to 120 cigarettes a day. What were you thinking as we were trying to find Cass?
That we were lost.
Like you said, we have been on other trains, and I think we should do more episodes like this if you're willing, and we'll talk about those too.
I'm willing. Yeah.
All right.
And we don't need to wait a long time because I'm really old.
Never know what could happen. We don't want you to fall and break a hip.
This may be my most extreme video yet on the Joyful Trails channel. They say these Insta360 cameras are waterproof. I guess we're gonna test that. Like when you got stuff going on in your life, I don't care if it's people drama, financial drama, work drama, drama. I can speak a little Chinese, but not much. I can say mugu gai pan and shrimp fried rice. But that's about it.
I literally just saw a large black bear.
Before my day was done, I went back into town to find a place to change my underwear. Yeah, so that happened.